What's up guys, welcome back again. So today is lap 20 of the 100 Days of Cloud AWS series. So yesterday we finished for the days 19, so today is day 20. The lab title is we have to create IAM role for the EC2 instance with policy attachment. Alright, if we get ready, let's run together to finish that challenge. So now I will try to click the start button. I will go to tddrop.com. At the same time, I will go to xclear.com. So I will use these two things. Alright, we're gonna have to wait a moment. So you already know that what is the long form of IAM? That's the identity and access management, right? So related with that, we had to configure, like users groups, access control, and policy, and sort of many things we can configure. So now we will read the given instruction. So before we read, I will copy all of these things, and I will paste right there. Alright, so every single lap of the 100 days or AWS series, you can try to accomplish that challenge using the AWS Console GUI interface, graphical user interface. You can go here by clicking this link, and you can paste the username and password there. Alright, but personally I really cannot use an AWS client terminal. That's why I choose this. So we will read the given instruction carefully. So when establishing infrastructure on the AWS cloud, identity and access management IAM is among the first and most critical services. Yeah, that's correct, to configure. So IAM facilitates, that means IAM help us to do something, to create or to manage, to the creation and management of user accounts on the AWS cloud services, and the groups and roles and policies and other access controls. So here the Natalia's Devils 10 is currently in the process of configuring these resources and has outlined the following requirements. So now we are given 3 requirements. So we have to create an IAM role as below essentials. So the first requirement is we have to create a IAM role. So role name must be IAM role underscore and enter. Is it correct? I don't know how to pronounce the name. And we have to give the entity type must be AWS service, and the use case must be EC2. And we had to attach a policy. So policy name is IAM policy underscore enter, ANIT enter. Alright, so let me find the Google. So how to create IAM policy including, let me find like that, including entity type and use case, right? So use case. So yeah, oh no, it's the IAM rule. From the CentOS terminal, I'm gonna put like that. So I think first of all we have to define the trust policy using JSON format like this, cat EOF. This is annual content. This is the JSON structure, and so and then after that we create IAM policy, and then we will attach the permissions, and finally we verify the IAM policy list. So alright, so I think we need to create the trust policy.json using this. Here the trust policy defines the trust the entity type. So because we have to specify, like the correct entity type, so entity type is AWS service, that's correct, and use case must be EC2. So that's why here the version name is this. So statement says that we will use service is AWS, Amazon AWS, that's the entity type. So this EC2 is use case, right? So we will trying to create this policy JSON file first of all. So I will copy and I will paste right there. Alright, so we created, and then we will trying to create the IAM role. So here we run this command. But I think, wait, I will copy the whole thing. Oh, so we have to give the correct name. So role name is what is that? Role name is here IAM role underscore editor. So I will give that name. Anyway, that's not okay. I will click here. Yes, its role name is IAM role underscore NITA, right? So I will run this command. So here, so role name is IAM role underscore editor, and we will attach the policy. We will give the correct policy find path here. Policy find path is trust policy.json. This is the file name that we create above right here. So that's why we're trying to enter. So we successfully create a IAM role, and we finished for the first requirement and the second requirement at the same time. So finally we will attach the policy to this IAM role. So how to attach the policy? So here is I will run this command. So when we see this command, we have to get the role name. Role name is the same, IAM role underscore editor, right? That's correct. So here I will get that, but we don't know the policy ARM value. So we had to find that. So how to get policy ARM value of AWS from the CentOS terminal. Let me find like that. So we had to apply this command here. List policy, query policy. So we will give so we will run this command. So here, so policy name is, we will give the correct policy name because this policy already created, right? So that's why we need to create the new one. So I will give the correct policy name right here, and then I will run this command to get the ARM value, because before we run this command we need to know that policy ARM value, this is not correct. Actually here, this is not correct value. That's why we need to get the correct value from the existing policy. Yeah, so this is the correct value of the existing policy ARM value. So I will replace it here, from here to the end. Yeah, so I will run this command right now to attach that policy to the IAM role. Yeah, so we successfully attach the policy to the IAM role. And how to verify? Let me check. And how to verify? Let me find here. how to verify for attachment of we a policy, right? Pure aligns policy to IAM Role. REBERIFY. So let me find. So yeah, we will run this command to check the list attached rule policy. So I will run this. I don't need this anymore. So I will run this. So rule name is, you already know that that is IAM. Rule name is, what is that? Rule underscore and enter. So I will run that. So finally we will see that attached policy list. So the policy name is IAM policy underscore enter, and this is a policy ARN value. Yes, so we successfully attached, right? So let me check it out, the final stuff, and click confirm button. Yeah, so that's it. We successfully complete the challenge. Congratulations. So if I can do it, you can also do it. It's not too hard, right? So we just only do the three steps. So the first step is we create the policy JSON file, and then we will create the IAM role, and then we will attach the policy. We attach the policy to the IAM role. That's it. So here I will start here. Right, so thanks for watching. See you in the next coming video.